So I thought I'd give a little studio tour. The place is a mess here because I'm reorganizing the joint. And I'm in a small room, so I have to make efficient use of every little square inch I have. So over in this corner we have a couple of guitars, an acoustic and two electrics. They're sitting there on stands. We come over here, I've got one of two studio monitors. A studio monitor is different than regular speakers in that studio monitors have a flat response. They don't favor bass or treble or mid-range. They just have a flat response across the audio spectrum. On screen at the moment I have a virtual amplifier. This particular product has about 200 different amplifiers and every kind of pedal you can think of in it. And that's what I use for my guitar. I'm in a small condo, so external loud amps are just not an option. So I use software-based amps and headphones. Got a keyboard here. Keyboard itself makes no sound. It sends out MIDI signals, and using software you can make it sound like any instrument under the sun. Flutes and violins and orchestras and bass guitars and you name it. I got a couple of pedals here. The blue one is a guitar synthesizer. The green one is a tube screamer. Yeah, sorry, it's a tube screamer. The one to the left of the tube screamer is another amp simulator, an outboard amp simulator. And we come over here. That's my audio interface. That's how sound gets in and out of the computer. And then we've got another MIDI controller that allows me to turn the knobs on the virtual amps. I've got my little gnome guy here. He's my backup lead guitar player, and he keeps the cables from getting in my way. I don't use a mouse. I use a tablet kind of thing here to rather than a mouse. And when he's not there, these cables tend to drift over and get in my way. On the floor here, I've got my computer. I've got a bunch of other MIDI controllers. I can use those as foot switches. Program them to control the software on the computer to use as foot switches. Whatever foot switch is appropriate. Let's see, the other studio monitors over there. I'll come over this way now, I guess. The main guitar rack here, and we've got, what do we got over here? We got an old Stratocaster over here. I've worn the frets off of this. It needs a fret job, so all the frets are flat, so it needs work. Get that done someday. We've got an Epiphone Sheraton Pro 2, semi-hollow body, really nice instrument. And we've got a Squier Starcaster. It's a Fender product. It's also semi-hollow. This is a recent purchase. Really like this guitar. Has some really nice tones. I've got the Fender Telecaster. And I've got the Fender Stratocaster, another one. That's why I'm in no hurry to get the frets done on the other one. I have this Fender Stratocaster. And here we have a Yamaha Pacifica. This is the newest addition to the tribe here. I bought this from a friend just recently. Really nice guitar, works really well. Over here in that case there is a bass ukulele that I sometimes use to program or to play in bass lines. And of course I've got my kitchen, and I've got all my tea snobs, so I've got all my kinds of teas down below. I mostly use loose teas. Let's see, some more gear up here on a rack. There. Come across here, we've got another rack of pedals, foot switches that are just waiting to be used. Yeah. And another keyboard here, and another guitar just laying there, not on a stand. So that's how I make my music. Lots of fun, and I'm in a small space, but I make it work, and yeah, have a great day.